Welcome to another session of Endless Space 2. So currently I'm playing the Sophons, and I'm laying siege to this planet. We're currently at war with the Lumeris, and they attacked us, I guess more or less without provocation. We share a border with them, so I guess that was their reasoning. But we managed to repel the invaders, retake the planet we lost, and now we have fleets hovering over their territory. I think I want to go for some siege ships. Yeah, at least then I have a siege ship to help whittle down these locations faster. Or I can just keep going. I can start an invasion right away. We have 40 tanks against their 30 infantry and 11 tanks. That leaves us in the advantage because our tanks are good against their infantry. And tanks are just even against tanks, right? Now let's see what it would take to improve our armor. Quite a few resources. So that's not going to be easy. We've already given them bonus armor. We've given our armor bonus armor, so yeah. These look pretty cool, actually. The Sophons are very aesthetically appealing. Which makes me kind of sad that they're not the strongest. And it makes me extra sad considering how, I guess, weakened the Sophons are now. That the Dirty Hands Act, their best act, or their best law at the start of the game, has been nerfed so heavily. Now, we needed to think last time, what technology would we want? Leveling up a technology tier is something we should bear in mind, because we can sort of skip it if we want. I guess if we're a bit lazy or it doesn't suit us. But eventually, we'd have to get those tier bonuses. We do also eventually have to get J-Donics, which I used for my first tier level. Although it's kind of difficult to pick up J-Donics at the moment. And we're getting a lot of Transvine, which makes me wish I could change this, but again, you can't. And picking up J-Donics at the start of the game, excuse me, let me turn the volume a bit louder. Picking up J-Donics at the start of the game was definitely the correct choice, I think. Yeah, so I'm very happy that I have J-Donics on the planets I did manage to set up with it. Because the bonus to industry is so huge. It's just annoying that I can't get more of it way more quickly. I guess, hopefully we can find a planet with J-Donics in our conquests. Doesn't look like there's any here though. Nope. Yeah, it looks like there's no J-Donics around. Here's the Academy though, that's an interesting planet to pick up. Just because it will let us see, I think. Where the enemies are. Or where the enemy heroes are. I forgot, the Academy gives us some sort of bonus, but I'm not sure what it is. So this is a cool planet, look. There's like the Academy floating around Harrow, the destroyed planet. Probably blasted by some endless activities, who knows. We're also very close to Kraver's player. Kravers are extremely dangerous, especially at the start of the game. At some point we might be able to outmaneuver them in terms of picking up better weaponry and better ship tech. But at the moment, I feel quite exposed. Hopefully the war here will help us get ahead on points. Points is just a very rough and very bad estimate of your economic strength and also your chance of winning the game. But it does matter for some victory types sometimes in these 4X games. You shouldn't treat this point score as like, I don't know, a good indicator of how likely you are to win. As a human player, you're always going to play. Well, okay, as an experienced human player, or human player with some practice, you're going to play better than the AI. The thing is, can you play better enough that you can overcome its economic advantage? So you don't have to worry too much. You're almost always going to be behind on score, especially if you're going to be playing a weaker faction like the Sophons. I personally don't think are that strong. At least not compared with the other factions. The soundtrack has been mixed up quite a bit, which I'm quite happy about. And a lot of the tracks are remastered versions of Endless Space 1 tracks. So we need to be the first to win 10 battles. We won 0 battles somehow. Oh well. Okay, here's another deed. Is it the Wonder? No, I think it's just the normal. I think it's like destroying planets or something like that. Or something kind of difficult. And I think the final one is a Wonder. If I remember correctly. So I'm just thinking if I need to get tech tiers so that it's going to help us get extra deeds. And I sort of doubt it. I guess this one is... No, this one is a Wonder, I think. No, this one's the wonder. So this one is a deed. And it's often quite good. This one is also a deed. This one is a wonder, I think? Yeah, I think it is. I think it's like the trade consortium thingy. And here is a wonder as well. This deed is something we could probably pick up easily because the AI never picks trade companies, like, ever. Like, even the factions that are supposed to trade with you, like these ones, they never prioritize trade routes, which is such a shame. Because trade routes are obviously better when other people are doing them as well. They're fine when you're trading for yourself, although it's a little bit sad, you know. Yeah. It's just sad with the trade routes. I don't know what else to say. We can go for this perfect negotiations for alliance. We can go for this booster program. And we're close to our colonization threshold, so maybe that's a good idea. Changing government is not appealing though. But I do want this extra law, or this extra slot. Because that deed is pretty cool, I think. It's not a wonder border. It's just the question is there anything better for my economy? This optics research lab is pretty nice. Yeah, I like picking that up. I'm gonna go for it. Just picking up the good science upgrades is good because we're naturally good at science. Never mind, bad humming is real. And the Smasher ship is excellent. Look, being part of this channel means that you're inevitably going to be subject to my love of these songs. Whether you like it or not. Does it play loud on the menu? Yes, it does. That's interesting. Why is that? I wonder if there's like a weird option I had enabled. And I also wonder if I should just pick up a Smasher ship before a siege ship. The question is, how much advantage do I think I have in terms of... Wait, that's a stereo planet? No, this is... Okay, that's a perfect distribution. I wonder if I should go for the Smasher first, because it's such a powerful warship. Or if I should... I'm just checking between my systems. I probably want the science upgrade there. Or if I should... Okay, what I was thinking about was, should I go for more siege ships or more Smasher ships? And my feeling is kind of Smasher. I'm going to get these lava planets here. I like Smasher so much for the damage, but also I just feel like I want a siege. Let me actually just invade first. And then after I invade... Yeah, the song is loud in the menu. I have no idea why. I'm sure this is like a bug or something. Or it's just confusing me. Let's just do a ground battle. Let's add bombing. Actually, we can also add blitz to have more units. We can have 52 units versus 30 units. And I think we should go for the greater numbers. The bombing will increase damage. But it also increases destruction of their territories. So I like blitz. Let's watch it as well. Again, I do sort of like the spectacle. I just don't think there's not much to do. Like, the battle system is very simplistic, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just, it feels like there could have been more depth while making it easy and painless for players who were busy, you know. Yeah, we did a lot of damage to their forces, wow. Especially since they didn't draft. So actually we might not even need siege ships, based on the fact that we have armor. Yeah. Alright, so that's convinced me. I'm picking up a Smasher to smash. This song is definitely from Ender Space 1. I do miss Ender Space 1. I can't actually run it on this computer, annoyingly enough. For some reason. I guess it's just too old. Yeah, we're severely outnumbering them. It should be a matter of time before their system falls into our hands. We can keep boosting this Harishem's population. They give us pacifists, but they also have a Helpy Staples law. And they give us increased food. I think why not? Why not boost them? Our main population is very good though. Like getting 15% science boost is insane, and then minus 20% cost on technologies. I'm still not sure what this wording means. I assume it means costs reduced on technologies. Unless technology is one of these trees. No. Maybe it's technologies which reduce technology cost, but I feel like that's just too specific. Yeah, we keep pushing, even though despite the fact that they're drafting, we're numbering them enough now that I think we can just keep punching through. They have Harmony in the Empire, it's very interesting. Hopefully all the Harmony don't die. That'd be very sad. I think the Harmony were added recently. That'd be cool if they were. Again, the Smasher is such a cool unit. It's just cool to have these hunter ships. They're very dangerous, I think. They do a lot more than these little ships, and generally more, or at least having ships with higher or greater hull sizes. I don't know what else to call them. Like bigger ships, badder or more badass. We can also add this Peta class, but I think it's a little bit worse actually in the hunter. I think so. I haven't actually checked it out yet. Generally, these roll things you shouldn't take too seriously with the ships. I think like there's normally one defensive, one attacking ship per tier-ish. And this Irish ship is just sort of really good at everything. It does say its role is carrier ship and hunter, so it is technically better with bombers and stuff. But really, it's just good for everything. I think. I really like having big ships. I won't lie. Ships and will not lie. Alright, what else do we have to do? We got this wave function control. Researched a little bit for this optics research lab. Yeah, we don't have that much to change otherwise. I guess we can move the scout around. Kind of weird that we have less to do each turn. Okay, we gain bonus food on our planets. That's very nice. Eternal sunshine indeed. Actually, I forgot to check my quests. I haven't played in a bit. I'm sorry, we have to guard Radiance. Okay, that planet. Well, it's fine, we're moving towards that. And we also have to raise this hero to level 7. So, I've stopped recording for a bit because I haven't been able to negotiate access to the computer, but also I've been working on my thesis a bit. So, I might not upload as frequently, but I promise when I'm done with it, I'll try to put out more content, including I think I want to try and editing content more. And I have a special idea for new content, which I guess I'll let you know about in time. It's a secret. Okay, we continue to like punch through their lines, but they keep reinforcing. So the siege is going to take a while, unfortunately. But it doesn't look like their forces are really going anywhere either. So we could even actually our industry here is pretty dope. Should we consider just pumping out a warship here? Like, why not? What is the harm, actually? I mean, I guess we could improve our happiness first. But we could get sustainable farms. We have a fertile, and then we have a hot planet. So it actually is giving us a decent amount of food. But it's also delaying our warship. And we're currently at war. Like, 6 turns for a warship is pretty good for our empire. I wouldn't say it's great overall, but it is pretty good for what we can do. Oh, I forgot to check. Always check heroes. And Vos Lancelum. Never mind. I don't think I have any space. And I do have a general already, right? We have to intercept. Yeah, I have the robot. The religious robot, if I remember correctly. We can actually send some probes out. I believe our probes are like supercharged. The fact that our quest is over so quickly probably means I could have chosen a different option for this final chapter. But minus 50% cost on empire development is not a bad option. And I think we also get Emphasis system, whatever that is. Oh, it's cool. These active events are now showed here. Maybe they were always being showed there. But I really love how good the UI in this game is. Like, it's really always clear what you're supposed to be doing. Which is very special, I think. And our hero is getting another level. I think we can improve our hull plating penetration. Or refill rate. Both are pretty good. I guess I'll improve our ships, and then we'll probably have time to get the refill rate upgrade later. And we should definitely battle, gain this extra experience where we can. They've definitely nerfed this. This turtle used to be way better. Increased hull plating absorption. This used to be a bit worse, actually. And this take trophies they've buffed. So it's really nice that they've rebalanced these things. Because previously, like, what made it even worse, like, the battle system is obviously relatively simplistic. But what made it even worse was that a lot of the options just kind of felt irrelevant. I think we'll just go for this. Yeah, we are punching through every time, but they keep drafting, so we're very, very slowly making progress. And they're actually pulling in forces there. I wonder if it's actually correct for us to just pull back. The question is, how confident do I think we can win this? Do I feel that we can win this fight? They have shuttles. Alright, so those are not very powerful ships. They have a couple of ships that are good against lasers. We have a largely... Well, we have lots of defenses against the things they're good against. They fire non-laser stuff at us. So we're good against projectiles. And we have a decent fleet, actually. So I feel like we're okay here, actually. If not, we'll have a smasher ready to clean up the mess. Okay, here we have a choice. We can back an opportunist to greatly increase our political ideology. We can, sorry, back the upstart. We can back the opportunist to increase our trade value. We currently don't have trade values, so it's always weird that you get that quest really early on. How strong is industrialist? Not very. I want to try this to increase our industrialist ideology. Obviously, this is okay. Food production converted. That's such a huge cost, actually. Our food will, like, slow to a standstill, like, if I pick that, so... I've probably backed opportunists, though we don't get the most out of it, which is kind of sad. It is kind of annoying that trait is so hard to make work. Once we have this colony, we can definitely get smashes relatively quickly. Or at least I hope so. Actually, if we dump them all here, we dramatically improve our industry. Although apparently not dramatically enough. Yeah, this is okay. This plan makes us very unhappy, though. How much does overpopulation hurt us? Not that much. It's actually almost preferable to have pilgrims, or like, preferable to have them over here in terms of happiness than have them over here. Although the extra industry is no joke, so even if you over-colonize a planet, if it's fertile, it's probably going to be better than a sterile planet. Which is why I love the Riftborn so much, because they're super cool. And they're super cool specifically because they can colonize the planets that normally you can't colonize very easily. Okay, we gained vision range of this fleet. We should probably move on to different areas and locate different things to experiment on. What is this planet? This is a quest. Is this a quest? No, it's just normal ruins. We go there, we keep collecting those things. And if they move into orbit, I think we should just hit them. Yeah, I feel like we have enough to take them. This is a Revealer, this is a Caravel. They have potentially kind of garbage ships. I think we're okay. I feel confident enough about our chances. I will watch the battle though. Whoops. I forgot the time. Okay. I thought I'd be recording for like hours because I forgot the time. Sorry, I just need to do that so that I don't like record for like 1.5 hours and then like Oh, they have very few units. We should probably do preemptive bombing, increase the damage against them. Although it's a bit better. Well, we can deploy more units, but we're losing capacity compared to that, so... Yeah. And we finally beat them. We can decide the plan's fate, and obviously I'm gonna occupy it, because doing these kills our happiness for a couple of turns. And also, we benefit more from a new colony. That's the real advantage to invading. I think we should attack. We should definitely not attack a ratio. Yeah, prepare for a massive space battle. They have lots of long-range weapons, actually. This is short-range weaponry, okay. This is short-range weaponry. Our ships are better suited to short-range fighting, They're actually quite well suited to medium and long-range fighting. So it's possible I want to stay at range, actually. The thing about Turtle increases our hull plating, but not enough to justify being at short range and being very vulnerable. This increases our dust and science. Not stuff we really need right now. I think I'd rather have power to shields to keep... Which fleet is best at long range? This fleet. Keep this long range fleet at long distance. Let's actually watch. Let's see what happens. Yeah, sorry for checking. Sorry for checking the time. It's kind of a bad habit. I always make sure I remember the time when I start, but then sometimes I forget, and then I'm worried that if I record for too long, then I'll be. It's obviously like a big risk for me, because if I record like an extra half hour or something, then I have to start again. And because I'm not willing to put the time commitment to edit right now. Probably my bad. Oh, that ship looks really cool, actually. I don't often say this about the Academy ships. Also, I do really enjoy playing... What is that pink stuff? That's probably a graphics glitch. I don't often say this about the... I don't often watch the battles, is what I was trying to say. But they do look really cool. It's just that they're not very tactically engaging, so there's not a good reason to play them if you know what you're doing. Like, you can't change anything mid-combat. You just have to live with the consequences. So it's almost nice to just click and have it over with. Oh, okay, so they're destroying our rockets at long range. That's not good. But we have lasers, so surely we should be doing fine against them, right? Actually, we're gonna lose. That'd be awful. This is very critical that we win here. Or at least that we hold them off long enough. Actually, we did destroy a ship up there, so that bodes well. And we lost a ship as well. So this is really close. And we may have to rely on our hunters to establish control of the system. Oh, our hero ship died. Never mind. The hero ship comes back at the end, so that's not the end of the world. And they've lost a bunch of ships already. Even if we lost another ship, I think we should be ahead now. Yeah, although I've reminded myself why I don't watch that often, because it is a little bit tense. Yeah, we have actually defeated them, I think. And I think largely owing to our having a slightly better weaponry. Pretty soon we'll have way better hulls, and I think that will really play in our favor. Oh, did I forget to edit our ship designs? I need to double check that I've gotten really good ships. I wonder if I have titanium weaponry. If I do, then I should really make sure I equip those on warships, like the Smashers. Probably I won't need them. Okay, we actually got a major victory, so yeah, that's nice. It's nice when that happens. Yeah, we did manage to defeat them there. We should sub out our wounded ships. Actually merge all of them. Hey, there's actually curiosity detect. Nice. Oh, it's because of a fleet remain. And we got some Imperium. Okay, that's what those are for. Yeah, I forgot to, for some reason it slipped my mind to Well, it's probably because I haven't played the game in a while. We haven't actually got these weaponry or weapon systems yet. But I just want to check that I've actually upgraded this stupid thing. Yeah, actually, I think I have actually taken the time to... No, I haven't. What the hell? Alright, that's my bad. I'm sorry. Well, we can easily upgrade them with a little bit of dust. Sophon free move is a pretty good engine. 4 movement points, though. No joke. We can also equip this thing. Sophon free move gives us a little bit of health, but it doesn't really matter. We can equip this thing, which increases the distance traveled per movement point. And that ability, I think, is going to matter more than 1 extra movement point. It's a pretty powerful ability, actually. Okay, we have multiple plating. I'm just going to add a shield. The torpedoes are good, but I also wanted some lasers. I think I'm going to go more in the direction of lasers. Once we get our smasher, we can edit it. Or smashers. Yeah, in 3 to 4 turns, we should have some really powerful warships. We can get this mega indie consultancy. Everyone is dead on the system. And everybody hates us. That's the issue when you invade, classically, like, attack systems. Like, they will just hate you, and then also... the other thing is that the AI likes to use draft. As anyone being invaded should use draft, right? But the problem with draft, for us, is that then they force all their civilians to fight, so all of their civilians die. And they basically destroy the system or sabotage the system before we can get there. Which is annoying that they can do that, but in gameplay terms, I'm very happy that there are mechanisms that favor the defender. Something that I'm unhappy about Ender's Legend for, because there aren't enough of those. Like, in Ender's Legend, if the AI decides to attack you, you have less chances to maintain a defensive advantage. Or at least it's easier for the AI to leverage its resource advantage. So anything that aids the defender, I'm generally a fan of. Okay, we got this. This here is a governor, right? Let me double check. I haven't played this game in like a couple of days, so that's probably why I'm... Okay, we got this industrialist hero on function, no skills. Sounds like my... sounds like my CV. No, I'm joking. I have skills. Alright. The system is getting set up. I guess we can get this food upgrade. We can get this flat science upgrade, but it's a bit less impressive. Because we already have a good amount of science. And we really need to get this system set up. We don't care about our overall science as much as setting up a new system. Okay, now the Empire has achieved this. Well, I guess I'll deal with it. Generally want to improve our industry here. I don't know where Virak is, but I think Virak could use extra industry. And I'm wrong, Virak could actually use extra science. It has enough industry that I think we're okay. Losing some... I guess we gain industry at the cost of science versus... Wait, what is this thing? This is weird. We either lose... Oh, we gain science. Never mind, let's scroll down. Yeah. It does exactly what I thought it did, so that's actually good. What is your problem? They keep bureaucratic imbroglioing us. I could go for sustainable farms here, but this planet is already fertile. I guess we've colonized the temperate planet. Yeah, this is actually not as good as it should probably be. I guess we can colonize this ash planet to get a little bit of extra industry. Obviously, putting people on an ash planet is like happiness suicide, but we'll have to live with it, I guess, at some point. We can also get this luxuries lottery and infinite supermarkets here. I guess we get infinite first, and then... Or maybe we get the Virak planet first, then infinite, then luxuries. Because it will give us a little bit of extra industry. Okay, looks like they fled. We're going to destroy this ship first and then give pursuit, I think. I'm not going to watch. Yeah, power to shields. And we crushed them, which is good for our hero's XP as well. And we should get this papers, please, just so we're able to replenish our fleet manpower supply relatively quickly. It looks like our manpower is really high anyways, though. We could go straight for the next planet and start besieging it. I'm not actually against that. And also, we have this fleet on the run. If we catch it, we can take out their hero, which will really help us out. Even if this small fleet, I think it shouldn't be an issue. We outnumber them quite a bit. They probably won't engage us, so we can wait for the Smasher to arrive. Or stop building, or whatever. Once I get this advanced fusion... Oh, I should have thought about this. I can also get improved lasers. We produce more titanium, but improved lasers is also quite neat. I always default to this one, but I guess the omniscience bonus is high on this one, so it's better to pick this one. They're not that different. It's fine to have one over the other, like... it's just if you prefer lasers or titanium warheads. And if you have more titanium or more Hyperium is what you should base that decision on. Doesn't really matter too much either way, but okay. I should probably press attack as soon as I can. My Endless Legend instincts are 10 big. Alright, they attacked us first. These brigs are good at lasers. Do we have laser defense? Not that much, actually. So they've adapted their tactics to try and beat us. We have some laser defense here, though. Are they good at long or at short range? They're equally good at all ranges. I guess we're going for power to shields, then. Hopefully our hero ship soaks some damage in the positron. And they left. Never mind. So we managed to split their fleets, and then we have their hero ship captured here. Yeah, just next turn we'll build our first hunter ship. And that should be that, I think. We should probably wait for this fusion power to activate, or research, and then we can get a better Smasher as our next ship. Oh, I forgot to buy a new governor. I forgot to buy a new governor. Well, this is a scientist hero. Do we already have one? Yep. We have industrialist. We already have enough heroes on the Senate. It's kind of a nice feature of democracies that they can have a lot of senators. For a lot of different senator bonuses. He's got bonus industry stuff, because he's a guardian. But she has few bonus... I guess the industry stuff is more important. Let's just check the system again. Wait, Taurus, never mind, we're firing. This has a cold and a stereo... Well, we haven't colonized this yet. This is a cold planet, I guess. But what is it lacking? I don't think science will matter here, so we should probably buy the Guardian as the long-term better hero. Guardians are better at influence. Actually, I normally pick Guardians over Seekers, because Seekers are good at... Well, unless I wanted a military commander, I might actually prefer a Seeker, weirdly enough. Because Seekers are really good at moving your fleets really quickly, which is something Guardians really struggle with. If you have that covered, obviously Guardians are better warriors, but if you can't get to the fight fast enough, it doesn't really matter. In the endgame, your fleets tend to be so powerful, like nobody cares how fast they are. Okay, okay, we can choose to confiscate or destroy this military helmet. Virak is already really happy. And improving our hero's experience gain is very good, I think. The academy's leveled up or something. Wait, which hero are we supposed to level again? Okay. Let me find that hero. Wait, I think they gave us a different hero from who it says we should level up on the quest. That is very confusing. I believe they meant this hero, though. That has to be a bug. And that hero is almost leveled, so... I think we can get a Smasher in 6 turns here. Oh, actually we should upgrade our Smasher. No, only in a turn. I guess we don't have to use our main system to build warships. This is actually better on Sophons than any other faction. It's good on cold planets. Yeah, so it might actually be worth getting. It's kind of cheap at this point, so Normally this would be kind of bad, but we have a lot of population already, so yeah. It's sad that planet is so hostile. It's going to reduce our happiness there, but okay, what are we going to do? We can try and pass additional laws. Hopefully make love not war will eventually be good for us. Gain some experience on this hero. I think we can go for the extra influence. At least, and it doesn't seem to me like there's better options. A little bit of bonus science is not that great, a little bit of bonus happiness is irrelevant. And our influence production could be a little bit better. Could always be better, you know. We gained a smasher here. Which is obviously smashing, but yeah. Bad puns, alert. Alright, we've got the weaponry. So now we should see about editing the ship. What are these guns? They do a lot of damage compared to our classic guns. These missiles do noticeably more damage. We could go for a close-range brawling style with this. I think that's not half bad, actually. I guess if we're gonna go for well, we should actually still have the beam weapon, just to split it up a bit. Actually, the DPS is so much lower. And also, if we're going for rockets, we should... Maybe instead we want to go for rockets, but if we're going for rockets, you should commit to rockets. But also that we're preparing for rockets, so I'm not actually sure which is best now. Because the thing about rockets is they'll shoot you down if they have flak. But if you have enough rockets, I think rockets will get through eventually. I guess I can try close-range weapons. I'm not really sure what's optimal. So. Yeah, we can have a little bit of a mix, so we have a laser to back up our powerful guns here. Sophons ships look so sleek, so cool. You can even pay dust to upgrade them. Pretty cool. Let's move them over there. We can build another smasher. I mean, why not? Why not? With those in our possession, we should have a little trouble, like, capturing even more planets, I think. So many probes. I guess we might as well send them out in all directions, because, like, why the hell not? Actually, they do give us knowledge of fleets, that's pretty good. We can blitz here and see how that works out for us. Yeah, we did win, but they keep recruiting, so... I guess we'll have more smashes next turn. Although, we should probably have enough warships. But I wonder if we can just build some siege ships. Just so we can whittle down defenses. And we'll have 2 big warships soon. And I don't think they'll be able to deal with them, actually. And pretty soon we're getting another smasher here. Maybe even a 3rd smasher, actually. The system is pretty solid for industry production, actually. I wonder if it's because of my hero. I think it's probably because of Jade Onyx. Praise the Jade Onyx. What does this colony give us? It gives us a base 12 industry, probably not worth delaying Smasher production for. I probably could have come up with a better name than Smashers, but okay. Yes, Jade Onyx is on the market, that's beautiful. We need 23? Okay. Never mind. We should probably sell some of this then. We can even sell some Transfine. We need 23 per chunk, I guess. And for each 23 we have, we gain a free upgrade. Well, a Jade Onyx upgrade, which improves our industry by a ton. Jade Onyx is so good. It's disgusting, actually, in the early game. Afterwards, I prefer Blue Cap more, because 60 science is no joke. But Jade Onyx is also very disgusting. Like, they're just so good. I don't know how else to say it. Like, so good. And even if you don't need it right now, just buying out Jade Onyx is, you know, pretty much the bomb. I should probably not have spent all this, because I want to improve our tanks at some point. You can also just go for this to get airplanes. And that will give us an edge against tanks. Like airplane tank compositions. Means we can whittle them down faster. Although do I really want that? I don't know. It's kind of the issue with a science faction. You have so much access to science, and then you have nothing you want to spend it on. Because you have nothing... You have no way to build all the things you've got, so... I guess multi-thread management might just be good, in case we want to ever buy out stuff. We have a lot of stuff to sell, we can easily make a ton of dust. Although we're losing our dust quite a bit here because of our warships. I guess they're going for extra food. Weirdly enough, Vojani heroes are really good at producing food. It's kind of strange, considering that they don't really need food. Think about it. I think we should just preemptive bomb at this point. I'll see how it works. Yeah, it worked out for us. We're not really losing tanks, and they're taking a lot more damage this way. And we just gained a new Smasher warship. I can't actually afford that here. I'm sure I can afford it if I sell more of this stuff. I don't currently need that, so why not? Basically, if you don't need luxury resources, just sell them because... I mean, if you don't plan on upgrading anything with them, that is. Because otherwise they're just doing nothing for you. They're potential money which you're not gaining. It's lost money. I'm no economist, right? But... I guess the ship will... We can use our Smasher and kind of see it in action. Should probably tear the ship in pieces, so... Oh, what is it good at? Weaponry. We can actually turtle and head into close range. I assume they're going to run away, but just in case I want to see the new ship in action. Yep, they ran. I could send the new ship in this direction. I think I will. Oh, I need to get technology, I'm sorry. Forgot about that completely. We could get mining behemoths, although that will tax our money as well. So I guess we might as well get Booster now because it's really cheap, science-wise, because of omniscience. It's only 3 turns of science. This helps us get towards the higher tiers of this research tree. And also the ability to reduce our overpopulation, or like our overexpansion, just a little bit will be helpful. Just based on the fact that we're picking up new planets during our invasions. Obviously, there are better ways to mitigate this, most notably Federation, because Federation is busted. What do we pick up? Bit of dust. Okay, investigate. We lose a bit of science, but we can discover something. Or we loot it and increase our militarist population. And we get a little bit of chance of a political crisis. We don't need this much dust, it's trivial at this point, so I guess discover something sounds interesting. Yeah. We could think about... Let me see actually about buying stuff out. It's still quite expensive to buy stuff out. For a good reason. But yeah. We can get this intergalactic supermarket to try and reduce our dust issues. We're losing a lot of dust over time. So it would be good if we didn't do that, I guess. We have some luxuries here. Where else do we have luxuries? Some of them have luxuries here. We should probably get... What is it called again? Oh, we already have the dust upgrade here. Oh well. Yes, this is a bit of a weird spot. I don't actually intend on playing militarily, but it might be the only way for us to make progress. We do actually want allies at some point. I just need to make sure I can link up these fleets to assure us a victory. Yeah. They have lasers and not lasers. Lasers are more dangerous, we're going to go power to shields. Or we can just go turtle, actually, try and close the gap as soon as possible. Our shields are very strong either way. Should I watch? Whatever. I do want to see what the new ships are like, but also they're probably going to retreat. Yeah, decisive victory is when they run away. I guess we can just move here, try and intercept them again. Just bully their hero a little bit. Let's continue preemptive bombing. We don't have that many tanks. So preemptive bombing is probably the best strategy. Okay, they've been assimilated. Assimilating minor factions is kind of hard at this stage of the game. This hero is still not leveled, it's kind of sad. I guess nothing important is happening in their sector. This is technically better. Well, these are very similar, I guess. Let's just check out that planet. Where is he stationed? Or where is my tentacle bro? On the main system. Do we need more food or industry here? I guess both are kind of okay. So. Industry becomes more valuable later in the game because basically we should probably get AI labor because there's hot and sterile planets. Namely these. The reason industry becomes better later on, well actually the advantage gained is relatively low. We're gaining like 10, 30 bonus industry unless we commit more units, so not that worth it at the moment. The reason industry is better later on is because once you have maxed out the population on your system, you don't actually get much value out of picking up more food, because food is not generating anything for you until you get a late game upgrade, which is this super biofuel factory. We convert food back into industry, but until then food is not that good, and even then food is only as good as industry, so industry is strictly better. I guess we get some rebuild here because of our dust issue and xenotourism. I should get the ultra green stuff first, but it's not so great. We could actually get this intense cultivation first. It's probably not a bad idea. I wonder how interested these people are in trees now. Truce.
My friend,
trees.
Tell me what the families can do for you.
Are you sneaky? We're at war. It's pretty clear what you want. Well, they're not interested in truce. That's kind of bad. Especially since I'm potentially facing evil cravers.
Your contact with us brings more worry than joy.
We just met you. Typical.
Horatio, do not trust you.
Okay, fine. Deal with it. We should probably try and team up with these factions.
Speak. Let us see if we can trust your words.
Yeah, hopefully. Let's see who they're at war with. They're only at war with that player. The birds, who are anyways aggressive towards us.
In this cosmos we have come to understand. You're not one of them.
Jesus,
What
thanks.
do you want?
Peace. I come in peace.
The kin do not yet trust you, nor do I. Speak.
Yeah, they're more amenable to peace. This is great because we get 2 allies at once. Well, not allies. Potential allies later. Being at peace is good because it increases your chance of becoming allies later in the game. With the AI, it's a good practice to just offer peace if you think you're going to be in an alliance at some point. I guess of humans too, because maybe humans will think like that. Or not, you know, maybe not. We don't have any science to offer them, which is super annoying. Maybe this map sharing will help? Yeah, surprisingly they value that. I have enough influence to do this, so yeah. Being at peace with 2 factions for the price of 1 is good.
Foreigners themselves know if it is safe to trust you. But we will work together.
Sweet! We will work together indeed. So we have some friends now, which is nice. Reduced influence pressure, possible future allies. And we are going to need allies if we want to win this game. No joke. We're so far behind the economy. Which is natural when you're playing the Sophons, because Sophons bad. Makes me sad. We need to just click through everything, so we...
We have your rational leadership.
Oh, wow. That's nice. That's what I say to all my subscribers. Oh, we killed transport ships. I killed civilians again! No! Oh well. Well, I needed to besiege their planet, but... No! How could I? The answer is I forgot about how the game works. Again, we're continuing to besiege them. Hopefully the siege ships will actually make that somewhat easier, but okay. Currently, we're still building them. Basically, you should only really construct siege ships once you have a stranglehold on military fights. Like, with these extra smashes, I don't feel like we'll ever lose space battles ever again. And smashes are just obviously very dangerous, so that's quite reassuring. I guess I could pick up this hero and make her my general. Why not? 2 generals are better than 1. I have money. Next turn I'll move over after we've fought a battle. And the secondary fleet can do a bit more for us. And she has a flashlight, so you know, who wouldn't trust her? Kravis is close to conquest? What the hell? It's turn like 57. Well, I guess apparently conquest is the easiest. Alright, we failed this quest. Too bad. Reduce cheat cost? Or arrest the spies. We can't cheat in democracy, so we're just gonna arrest the spies. That's pretty stupid of them to offer their services to someone who doesn't actually need them. It's pretty dumb of you guys. We'll do this during peacetime. It's obviously a really nice effect. Empire improvement is a tree we obviously like. Right. Is it called Empire improvement? Empire development, never mind. And getting an Empire system is obviously really nice, but I'll have to wait. Which hero do we get from the Academy questline? I'm sure it was this one. I think that the name is just wrong in the quest. Maybe it's just a bug. Probably just a bug. Shouldn't be surprised about bugs in games anyways. No, again, science. Not the worst. It's fine, I'll assign her next turn. We can move that fleet to a different sector. We should probably get some planes so we can win battles harder. Okay, I'll sort out the technology soon. They've gained a level. Bonus influence is not bad. Let's check their system actually. I'm currently micromanaging heroes quite a lot. Oh, come on! No, just okay. I'm being bombarded by effects. Like, this is a, I guess a solid warrior hero, technologist. Yeah, technologists are good at being warriors, and also a seeker is good at being warriors. So maybe this is a better choice for a warrior hero. But before that, I wanted to check something, and because of all the barrage, I had forgotten about it. Oh yeah, I wanted to check this colony. I guess extra influence is not bad, but does it need extra happiness is the one thing I was worried about. And it doesn't, so I don't have to go for this. What else do I really need? Nothing. Let's pick this. This is a good choice for a system with lots of foreign populations. Which this is, sort of shake me up to be. You can always send it to another system, obviously. Let's keep preemptive bombing. Yeah, looks like we might have to... Well, it looks like we're destroying them anyways. We don't have to whittle them down. Alright. Okay, they'll be faithful towards you. Okay, so we've assigned them. We've got this idea incubator. We get bonus science on a system with a colonized unique planet and a governor. And we get bonus industry. That's a pretty substantial bonus. How many unique planets we have? We have one here. And it's getting a pretty huge bonus from that quest line. Wow, that's huge actually. That could be something that could swing the game back in our favor. That's pretty huge. We definitely want to pick up planets with unique stars on them now. Are there any here? Or unique systems? We definitely want to attack Orange, because he is a unique planet. Though we can't colonize that planet, so never mind. Though Green's homeworld is a juicy target now that I know about that effect. And so is Orange's homeworld. Homeworlds in general will probably go up in value by a ton because of that quest. We need to unlock 5 technologies in less than 40 turns, and we get this immigration integration. And we get bonus population, bonus industry and science on foreign populations. Okay, we need to understand their mysteries. I'll read through this on my own at some point. But the quest line seems really cool gameplay-wise. So we can improve our science at the cost of our dust, which is already bad. Or we can improve our industry at the cost of our science. I think we have to do the latter. Even though we got a quest to do science just now. You know, sacrifices, etc. I could pick up airplanes. Although airplanes will take ages to research. Airplanes will help us invade much more efficiently. Because we can counter their tanks, which are obviously the best units before airplanes are developed. Because airplanes are the only ways to counter tanks. Or we can just try and build up our economy a bit. I should probably get antimatter because I have antimatter mined at some point. I mean, I'm not getting any bonus out of it. Okay. Maybe I get this one first. Yeah. Maybe I should sell some stuff so I can get the other guy as a warrior. Or maybe not, I don't know. Well, there's a lot of Jadonics available on the market. I should just make sure I have enough. So the game is quite a fortunate incident. Maybe I should be more proactive about buying Jadonics. So this is always available. Well, it's not always available, but maybe it's available more often than I think. You should be able to kick their asses, yeah. Ah, we destroyed their hero. At no loss to our ships. As you can see, bigger ships are better ships. Like, it really is that simple. We can just put it on this fleet. And then we'll get the other guy as the fleet commander, maybe. Look, it's kind of annoying for me to sell stuff at the moment. I want to keep these for a tank upgrade, and I have luxuries to sell, so I'll pick up that hero later. I wonder if I should just attack here, or if I should maintain my strength and head for their capital. I think maybe I even want to go for it, like... Go for the throat. Once I pick this planet, I can move these fleets over all the way there. I can even move my siege fleets over there. Although they can't be defended on their own, obviously. Maybe I'll just position myself here, move my siege fleets through. Where's my other siege ship? Oh, there it is. It's just superimposed, or this other ship is imposed. No, they actually mesh together somehow. It can be together forever. We can actually leave our forces here. We don't actually need to have our fleet in orbit to keep attacking. I think that's how it works, at least. It's preemptive bombing. Yeah, this is really annoying. They keep drafting, meaning they can just infinitely hold us at bay. Until we can deploy more forces than them. This tundra is cold, so we should get sustainable farms here. I think we can just move the second siege ship here. And keep invading there. I just feel like I want to move towards their capital, it's just so important. And I'm sure after we claim their homeworld, they'll...
My friend, tell me what the
stop trying to fight us.
For you.
I'm perplexed why they think they can still beat me. Like, I've been kicking their asses for a while. They're certainly going down fighting. It's just that it takes me so much energy to get one planet. I figured I might as well go for the cool planets. We got a pirate ship. Nice. Let's send it in this direction. We could use it, you know. And Emtha can go here and scout a bit more. By Emtha, I mean the Emtha ship. We're still very low on dust, which is irritating. There are not really any amazing dust upgrades for us to help with that. I guess they're upgrades that might reduce our military upkeep. But also we have a high lot of euros. That's probably what's eating away at this. No, it's military upkeep. Alright. Well, we kind of can't help it until they agree to a truce, so you know. No helping that. We finally won!
I don't care what you think.
That's...
We destroy planets. Over and over.
Those annoying guys.
Through your actions, this universe
Nice! We got a science agreement. Very cool. Ah, crap. They have a fleet here? Oh, they have two smaller fleets. Never mind. It looks so much worse. It's possible we don't want to get... No, stay there. Okay, I thought I was going to send the fleet in the opposite direction. Alright, minimize. Want to move our siege ships forward. Want to assign a governor to Isso. But we actually just have to assign this governor. Well, we can't actually afford another governor, so never mind. We want to not become bankrupt, so yeah. Priorities. Let's see if we can level up the system. No, it's already leveled to 2, okay. We should probably get this mega indie thingy. This planet's a cold planet, so Sophons benefit a lot on cold planets. These effects have worn off. Don't really care that much. We could get another smasher here, or we could start building up our infrastructure a bit more. We already have these greenhouses, or we already have enough food, basically, we're almost full. Get this optics thingy. Improve our science a bit. Should actually get the optics thingy on our main system. Because our science is so high thanks to that nice upgrade. That was a really substantial upgrade from the economy. I'm very glad we got it. I guess I'll just get one more smasher. What harm can it do, really? And also, we have a potentially very dangerous enemy to worry about. And we're currently at war with another enemy, which is potentially not that dangerous. I'm just gonna shoot civilians, I don't even give a shit. They should surrender to me. Because they have lots of brigs here. With lots of lasers. We're not very well equipped to deal with lasers. It's possible we should just retreat. Yeah, this is not good. Or we can try and soften them up for a ship to come up. We don't really have lasers though. What ranges are they good at? Well... yeah, we're probably going to lose most of our fleet here. Except for this positron. This positron is going to do work, I think. Yeah, we got completely wrecked. Hopefully the siege ship comes out alive. I should have retreated. I forgot about their fleet there and I thought we could take them. But it turns out we can't. And I got too over-ego with this fleet, I think. Trying to besiege their capital. So I should probably build another smasher. Yeah, we've lost a lot of forces, and a lot of our forces are not good. So that's pretty bad. What do people support? A lot of people support scientists. If we keep going scientists, we get the Star Boogie bill, which is great for fleet mobility. Need to breed bill, which sucks. Mine's bigger, which is, I assume, a very immature joke, and also a pretty good upgrade to weapons. Deadly Intent Pill is excellent, so it would be nice in some ways to have this war. Jingo's Destroy Bill trait. Industrialists are always pretty solid. Pacifists would be good. I'm just going to throw my weight behind science and hope it matters. There's really little control. You really have little control in democracies. See, even though we didn't vote for militarists, they got buffed. Lower fleet costs might actually be pretty good for us, actually. Need to breed might even be not that terrible. Okay, let's get some extra food production. Oh, we don't have a governor for this place. We could heal our hero and assign them there. Gain some industry or dust. Dust is pretty good. Per planet on system is pretty impressive. Does she give any bonus to defense on the ground? No. It's a little bit disheartening. Yeah, the tides have turned, I guess. I was feeling so good about this before. Can we defeat these fleets with one ship? It's a big issue here. And potentially? That's pretty good shielding. Yeah, I guess we're fighting them. Yeah, our ships are so good that they should actually just run. Run from me. That's kind of weird. This game is so weird that it works that way. Like the good ships will decimate the weaker ships. Like we beat one fleet, but not the second. Is that how it works? We can't retreat because yeah, we'll just lose. Well, I guess we can take some of them down with us, hopefully. Nope, never mind. Let's see. I actually wanted to see if I could buy this out, but it costs too much. Well, we did actually slow them down quite a bit. They're besieging us a lot slower now. We should be able to pick up extra warships there. But we do need to keep producing warships, I think, sadly. We should probably pick up this antimatter as fast as we can, just so we can get better weaponry. And maybe want a colony over here. Yeah, this is quite messy, especially in a game where I'm playing a faction I'm not very comfortable with, which I don't think is very good, and then I'm forced to be making all these difficult decisions. Well, I hope you appreciate what it's like when things don't go swimmingly, because we had a bunch of games where things were going really well, and now it's things are not going quite so well. Can I actually take this out? If we can knock out the behemoth. Yeah, why not? That would actually be pretty dope if we could hit their behemoth down. Nah, it's not gonna matter. The siege of one turn doesn't do anything. Oh, I was gonna check, peace?
My friend, tell me what the families can do for you.
Yeah, we're still not forcing a peace very easily. We'd have to bargain with them, or beg, grovel, etc. I will say I'm not above groveling. Begging / groveling. I will say I'm not above begging, but I prefer to win decisively, if I can help it. Yeah, buying a new ship is going to be kind of hard. At least our one ship did fight valiantly, at least for a while. We could probably build a new smasher on the home system very quickly. And I think we should. If we get the smasher, we can use it to relieve the other system. Let's just try and hunt down the behemoth. We can increase our movement speed on free moves, which is I think very valuable. It's part of what makes the Seekers excellent fleet heroes. I don't want to say combat heroes because they're more like fleet mobility heroes. We can actually deploy our troops here if we think we have a significant edge. I don't though. Okay. So C. It's probably going to be easier to do this quest with the... Well, either way is fine actually. It's definitely easier to do with the science bonus there in industry. Although we can easily get this food upgrade. Yeah, let's save the inhabitants. Why not? Let's do the right thing for once. Yeah, this game is... I feel like this game is kind of going a bit rough at the moment. It's possible it could just be game over soon. It's possible we can also get a good alliance pretty soon. Yeah, like things are really hanging in the balance here. Even good integration is really good. Hope we can get that soon. And I am a bit worried. But I guess we'll see how things turn out. Really annoyingly, we can't move our siege ships into their territory. I really want my siege ships besieging their capital. Because that's what siege ships do. I should also get my hero back once I have a fleet to attach them to. Oh, we actually have positive dust. That's nice. It's probably because we lost that useless fleet. Yeah, let's improve that. The civilian station ship. Does it just spawn automatically? If we have civilians who can't be accommodated on these systems? Oof, nobody likes these planets. It's kind of unfortunate. I think it just does. I think there's civilian ships spawn. It's kind of weird, I guess, but okay. Should probably get this AI labor soon. Once I have my Smasher fleet out. Well... So, in that episode we did a lot of smashing, but we also got smashed in this one fight. And that means we're going to have to pull together a better fleet to take on these pirates. Or not pirates, but these Lumerids. Come on, they look kind of like pirates. Fortunately, they're besieging us very slowly. So I think we should have enough time to assemble 2-3 smashers. And really punch through. But we really do need to get some good technology soon. We probably just need to get this technology right away. So that we can increase our capacity. And also manpower deployment also helps. And also maybe get some fighters in case we run out of strategics. So yeah, the game continues to be like very tense, very close. Join me next time as the intensity continues, I guess. Hopefully at some point we can make an alliance with the Voltus player and the Riftborn player. And in that way we can find a way to win this very close, very unfortunate game, I think. I think it's still like more unfortunate because we're playing the Sophons, and then we have Dirty Hands Act as well, which is like, why does it have to be nerfed? Why? It's why? But anyway, let me not distract you too much with my pain and suffering, and I'll see you in the next episode as we continue this playthrough.